Okay, me and Eileen, we were walking a little bit around and we found this little park close by our place. Look here. Little parky. Very nice. It's not far from our house. So yeah, let's talk a bit. Let's talk about our experience when we were landing here. As you could see on some of the videos, we were the agent picked us up by the airport. We were two South African couples, and at the airport we thought we're gonna go together, but it seems like another agent took the other couple, the other family, and this one ours is taking us. And when we ask him about now where are the other South African family go to, he say, which family? He didn't even know about them. So it's a different agency, and it seems like they do not talk to each other because he did not know it. Yeah, just look at this. I just want to turn around like this. It's beautiful here. In summer it must be very beautiful. But anyway, he took us to our place, and I'm sure you saw the video. If you haven't, go look at it. We've got two videos on about the house he got us. Eileen made one in Afrikaans, and I made the first impression one when we went in. We even have some birds on the water. Yeah, I will not be able to show it on the camera. But so that is what happened, and he told us we give him a lot of questions, our agent. We bombard him with questions. He say, wow, tomorrow, just rest, settle in. Tomorrow I will come pick you up, and then we will go to our office, and you can ask all the questions from there. And he is, what is he, Afghanistan, eh? Yeah. He's from Afghanistan. He's 4 years now in America. I don't know where was he before the 4 years. But you have to listen very nice what he say, because we realize we can misunderstand him very quickly, easily. And yeah, their culture is definitely not us. For what is important for us is not important for him. So it's quite a challenge. It is something you have to keep in mind. And yeah, then we had the next day he came, 9 o'clock, he came, he picked us up, and we go to the office, and there we met some other agents, and we were there the whole day. We were filling in forms, talk about stuff, explain a lot of stuff, and yeah, as usual, it is too much stuff for us to take in all. So some of it we forget. We had to ask him again after a day or two. But that is how it happens. And Eileen, the third day, we didn't do anything the third day. We just figured out our new phones. And I really must say again, the phones they gave us was a big blessing. It's not expensive. Yeah, it's not expensive phones, but at least we were immediately on internet. We could communicate with our people in South Africa, and we could communicate to him because he gave us our telephone number. And we were supposed to come to our place the Friday. But there was too much delays on the planes, so we arrived late at Washington D.C. Huh?
At night.
At night, yeah. So I don't know who decided it, but all the people, all of us that were flying together, we were staying for the weekend at the hotel somewhere in Virginia. And I'm sure you watched that video as well, where at least we saw some snow. And for us, it was an amazing experience. Ons kan maar hier bietjie sit en wag eers as jy wil. Oh, Eileen is getting over the stump. And me, I'm gonna get around it. Yeah. I hope I keep the camera quite still, that it's not shaking too much. I saw in the comments of the video some people complaining it's like they're on a boat, they get seasick, and I totally understand that, so I will try my best. So yeah, where were we? Oh, we were staying over for the weekend, and then you cannot believe we are in a city, huh?
Yes.
Look here.
Beautiful. People
You wouldn't say.
really stay in a very beautiful place.
Yeah, I think so too. In summer, this will be beautiful, and we love nature. We love to walk on walking trails and stuff. And, well, I suppose we are safe here. That's what everyone says, so in South Africa we will not walk like this, alone, without a weapon. But anyway, let's forget about South Africa. We're talking about now. So on Monday morning we flew here, and that is where that video is from. What I made from when we left the hotel up until our house. So yeah, I'm jumping around a bit. The third day we did nothing. The fourth day we go to them again.
No. The Friday we go to dinner.
But anyway, the first day we were by them, by the agency. They wanted us to, over a few days, they wanted to give us a tour, a lesson, or how do you call it, so that they can teach us how to drive the bus.
Yeah.
So I said no.
It's too long.
No,
We
it's
want to
taking
go
too
and
long. We
explore.
want to go tomorrow. Because tomorrow we didn't have anything to do with them. We were off, basically. And on the end, with here and there, I said, hey, we are not felucas. We will be able to do it. Just help us. So they activate our phones. There's an app on the phone that we can tap on the bus, and then we can drive for free the bus in the city. And that is for a year. That is really a big blessing. We found out so far. It's a big blessing. Anyway, the next day, yeah, that's what happened. And he just teaches us from one bus stop to the other one. He teaches us how to drive. And then from there we go to our home by bus. Because we said no, they don't need to take us. We need to learn how to drive in the bus. And then they, even when we came there, he asked us, "Are you safe? Did you make it?" So he was actually concerned about us. And so the next day we wanted to go by the bus and explore. Yeah. We want to go and explore, but we were raining out. It was raining the whole day, and it was cold. So we just relaxed, because the jet lag everyone is talking about is real. You will see on my videos also, the ice is thick underneath, and it's because of tiredness. It's really unreal. That flight is very long. It's a long flight. And like I said, we were very happy that we could be in the hotel for the weekend, and that expenses did not come from our, I don't know what we must call it, our budget that we have for the first 3 months. For us it was actually then basically free. And yeah, what can we tell more? On the Wednesday, that was Friday, Tuesday. On Wednesday we go back to them and we had some more stuff. Today is Thursday. Okay, and then on Saturday we met some other South Africans. The one South Africa, actually we picked him up already via some WhatsApp groups and stuff in South Africa. And he said when we are here we must just contact him and he will come pick us up. So they come pick us up the Saturday and they took us into the city, teach us more how to drive the buses and take us around, and we had a little party. I did not record it. I did not make a video of it because some of them didn't want to be on social media, so I respected that. And it was very nice to be among some South Africans. It was not very much. How many would you think we were? 2, 4, 6.
I think 10 maybe.
Yeah, around about 10
And
people.
there was 3 Americans as well
Yeah.
with us.
Yeah.
3 or 4.
But after the party, we had some lunch, or I think you call it lunch. There was a table and we were enjoying it because we saw, hey, we don't have much food. As you could see on our first video for what we went to the food bank. And I say again, you don't want to use your South African money to buy dollar to come use here.
It's very expensive.
It's really, really expensive in that way. The best way is to go through the system, get your social security number as soon as possible. That takes time. And start working. And then it will be much cheaper. Really. Because look at now, we don't have an income, but we get food, we get free rides in the bus. You just have to be awake and go out and ask questions and see what's going on around you.
Don't be afraid to ask questions.
If you sit in your apartment and you don't go out, you will sit there. You will get stuck there.
They won't help you because they don't know.
So,
You have to talk about it. You have to ask questions. They can only help you when you ask.
so the best thing is as the moment you are at your place, try and get hold of other South Africans
Yes.
that is around you. And also to find the church. But we are very particular about the church. So we will not find the church very easily because we will go visit them, and
See what
on
they
the
stand
end
for.
we will see what the Holy Spirit say, where we must participate in that community, that church community. But anyway, to connect to South Africans is very important. The South Africans, they are all in the same boat and they are so willing to help. It's amazing. And so happy to see you, because we saw some of that 10 that was with us. Some of them were working already, and some is still like us in the process. And yeah, it
But
was
guys,
really nice.
remember, if you are in South Africa and you know you come to North Carolina, Raleigh, please contact us on YouTube, or I'm also on Facebook. Contact us and tell us when you arrive. But please be careful not to put your dates public. Just say you came and can we have a private conversation further. So that is very important. Keep your coming here private. Don't say it out on Facebook or YouTube. If you are here, then it's okay. But if you're coming, keep it private.
Yeah, if you go onto our website, Happy Foreigners, you go to the website, you will see there's a place where you can find the email.
Yes, you can email us.
And then you can email on that if there's no other way you use. Because I know, like we found the other guy on a WhatsApp group. That was just per abuis.
No, it was through. I asked the person who I get their cell phone number. I asked her, is there somebody here we can talk to? And then this guy came up, and then we start talking. So that was really nice to know somebody is already here who know the place. And we can come in here and know that he will help us, he will show us. But the agents was very good for us. They show us very nicely. We don't have a problem with them. And he just adds some other South Africans with. So this Saturday we're going out as a team to another mall to visit the area, to start knowing the areas, different areas in Raleigh.
And I think we will be a bigger group because now we start.
I hope.
We start to know the South Africans around here.
Yeah.
And the other thing I wanted to say, I spoke to our caseworker also. When there's new people coming here, I tell him, I know you're not allowed to tell us who's coming and what, but when you put them in the house and you give them their phones, you can give our contact numbers to them,
for them as
so
well.
that they can contact us.
Yes. And then maybe we can't help you with money, but we can help you showing food banks. We can tell you it's not so bad. We can comfort you in that way. So that is really, really nice to know.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can help you with. And but yeah, I see we are 17 minutes now, but we are talking nice now. I think so. On Saturday, we were, after the party, we also went and four of them, they showed us the city.
Yeah.
So we go up into the buses and they showed us the different
Communities.
the different buses, the different,
The different buses.
what you call it,
Some
the
of the
different
buses
companies.
Some of the buses is only in the city, some are only in the area where the students are, and that is for free. And some are, you want to go a little bit out of the city. I think not far, but yeah, you can go around to food banks and stuff like that.
Now you can travel in the city where you want to go. You have to walk, of course.
You don't have to be even afraid to miss a bus, because there will be the next one. And if you miss your drop-off place, it doesn't matter. You just go to the next stop and you can take the other bus back to where you want to go.
Yeah, what is so amazing, if you really don't know where you are and you didn't ask the bus driver, you will end up at the bus station.
Yes, and there you
all
can
the buses is
pick the
going
right
to
bus
the
again.
bus station. But bus drivers also are very friendly.
and helpful.
They're very helpful. Something we picked up with the buses that was amazing is before they go over a railroad, they open the doors
They stop and then open the doors and close it again.
and then they cross the railroad. I still want to find out.
It puzzles us.
Some people say no, it's for safety, but I mean, they close the door again. If they open the door and drive over the railroad, we would understand. But we will find more out what is the story about that. And another funny story, when on Saturday we were 4, 5, 6, 7 with Tinas. We were 3, there was 2 other men and nog 2 other men, all from South Africa.
Yes.
And we just explore the city.
Yeah.
And we came on this bus and there's the only person on that bus was a black woman with earphones in,
Ja.
and she was sitting there.
And we talk Afrikaans with each other.
Yeah, we were talking, and she was on the phone. And when she took her phone off, she said, "Goeiemôre julle boere."
We couldn't believe we are here Afrikaans in that bus.
You could imagine there was an explosion in
Everyone
that
was
bus.
for a moment was stop.
Everyone wanted to talk
And then we
afterwards.
start talking.
We really took over that bus with conversations, and then it was a woman from
Zambia.
Zambia, and she could understand Afrikaans and just speak it a little bit.
Yeah.
So
But
yeah,
we were surprised and glad.
that was a very good experience. So yeah, what else? Yeah, in the meantime, we will try and keep up to make some videos. And as we ask, there's a lot of people already in the comments who ask some stuff we must look at, like they want to know the beef prices, what kind of beef you get, salt, butter, what else
We
was
will
there?
try to get it from this different shops, so Lion, Food Lion, and Walmart and Target. That then we will get the prices and show you.
I'm not planning to really do some live conversations, but anyway, I struggle. I don't know why my phone don't want to allow it. I think there's some setting we don't get right.
Yeah.
But anyway, like video keys like this, I'm gonna put this one on, and there we can chat lekker again. Okay.
And you are welcome to ask our phone number so we can chat privately if you want to.
No, we will not put our phone number
On this now for
on public, but you can email us if you only have your the contact. You can email me, and then we can provide our numbers like that. Yeah, let's see how it goes. I just want to show you again. It's so beautiful here. Just look where we were sitting now, and that was our view.
Here is a little pond. Very nice.
Yeah, we were sitting there.
I think this is
And
a
talk to
baseball
you.
field here. Because there on the back is a
Yeah,
fence.
yeah. So yeah, okay. I hope you enjoyed this, and if it works out, we can do more little chats like this. Okay, cheerio.
Okay, bye.
Bye.